Welcome back, you beautiful souls. If you're wondering why my face is smiling so much this morning, the cheeks are cramping, it's because my brother is back and he did us so proud at the World Lifesaving Championships. And of course, it took place in Italy, where South Africa claimed several medals and finished 8th overall on the table against some big guns with very big structures in the sport. Our very own Raul de Mornay claiming silver and bronze in 2 separate events. Almost makes me cry. Well, the future is in very safe hands with young Samuel Boyson winning gold in the junior men's beach flag competition. And joining Sam is his coach, Christopher van Niekerk, and of course, our golden boy, our forever golden boy. We might be missing a tooth right now, right as here. But can we give a massive Expresso welcome and congratulations to these competitors, especially this gold medal wearing young man. Best in the world, baby. Best in the world. How does that sound, Samuel?
I don't even have words to describe me, and yeah.
I'll tell you one man who's had a lot of practice at saying the words that you're going to need to say after winning probably your 9th gold medal in this space. Welcome back, buddy. Sure. I have no idea how you did this. So just put me in perspective. After competing against the fittest people in the world for however many decades, a peanut is the thing that almost does you in, dude. Talk us through the week building up to this event before we get into the actual event itself, man.
Gee, you know I've been on this comeback journey, right? Obviously, with the shoulder, with the recovery, I was kind of done with international competing, and then had this new mindset going into lifesaving, going into sport, had a great result, and I felt phenomenal. Leading up to this competition, I've never felt this good. My body's healed, it's rested, it's feeling strong, it's feeling fast. The mind was strong. I was like, wow, I think this is it. Man, leading up to that 2-3 days before, we're like, well, when in Italy, go grab some gelato, chow on the ice cream, and crack my tooth. And I'm like, oh no, don't tell me this is, and it felt bad. Now we're trying to find a doctor in Italy to try to sort the tooth out, find out that we need to go for a root canal because there's an infection and it might get worse. Otherwise, there's no chance of even competing. Go for the root canal, man, like a day before the competition. No anesthetic as well, so that was traumatic on its own, just so that we could speed up recovery. And then it was this mindset of waking up, not wanting to compete, not having any smark whatsoever. Mindset's not there, but you got to show up, and you got to deliver, and you got to just produce because you have all these people behind you. And that was the biggest battle for me, honestly, trying to get through the pain while I'm competing and trying to show up and still produce, even though now you're no longer feeling 100% like you did. You compromised, but you're like, you can't walk away now.
Yeah, I suppose you get to this point in your career where you're looking for the new lesson. Oh, welcome to it, buddy. Well done, dude. I cannot believe you were actually able to do what you were able to do. You've been inspired, I've no doubt, by those that have come before you. I'm going to chat to your coach very quickly here. When did your team first establish that this young man could do this? When was this talent first unearthed?
Yes, Samuel started by the swimming club, which is Khayelitsha Aquatics. I'm doing development for the community children. That is in 2014. From 2014, Samuel started to swim aquatics, which we start 2018 with Lifesaving. And Lifesaving is one of the biggest development sports for our youngsters. And from there, Samuel started for his gold medal in the Western Cape for sprints and for flags. And between 2018 till 2022, he achieved his world. And that is only the growth of the sport.
Completely, and the growth of the man. I think there is something about the sport that forces you to develop and grow on every level, at every step.
Yeah.
It never stops, clearly. What was that experience like? Talk us through that flag, that final flag. What was going through your mind? Does anything go through your mind? What did it take to win that beautiful thing around your neck, man?
It was actually nerve-wracking. I stumbled a little bit in the finals, and I got injured at the time. But I felt it, but I didn't actually show it.
Didn't care.
I didn't care. I just wanted to run. That's all I wanted to do. And it came so at the finals. We came to 2 competitors. And I was so nervous. But Ra was there to stand, and he just cheered me on and convinced me everything. I got.
Man, can you hear that? I don't know if you could hear that, but I can hear the screaming.
I got advice at the World Champ, and he lead me. So I got up, and I stumbled at the beginning. I thought it was over.
It's done.
Yeah, it's done. But I pushed through, and at the end I got the flag and World Champ.
Because you have to. You've got to pick yourself back up. That's what it's about. That being said, Raul, after not being around me for like a month, dude, I don't know how long you've been gone, but it feels about 6 months. We've been loving spreading a message of hope. And I think what you've done, well, every year you give me hope with your incredible journey, but this year was something special. What is your message of hope to young men like Samuel, to other South African youngsters wanting to achieve in this way?
I think Sammy's lit a weird flame within me because, I mean, it's so great to see how good the future's looking, right?
Yeah.
And I think his showing and his example of how he won this gold medal in that final run, because, man, he was looking like he was dominating. And that final run, he stumbled, but he didn't give up. He stepped up, he showed up, and he didn't give up until the very end. And I think even with me going to the champs, having what I dealt with at the same time, but showing up and still getting the result, I think that's my message of hope, especially for this tournament, is doesn't matter what you think your circumstances are. It doesn't matter what cards you are dealt. The game's not over till it's over. So stick around, hang in there, and just show up. That is 90% of the work done. You don't know what you will be able to accomplish in that environment once you put yourself in those shoes and once you put yourself in that crazy space. And clearly for someone like this, a gold medal is a result of that. For someone like me still podiuming at this age, it's phenomenal. And that's just because we showed up and we didn't give up until the very, very end.
Yeah.
And you won't. And for the next 3 world champs, Raul, you're not going to give up. You're going to be there. You guys are going to be holding hands for the rest of his career. I want to see this little couch happening. Christopher, I'm going to shake your hand and say thank you for the work that you do every day. Clearly, you are doing it well. It's unbelievable for me to see the power of sport on every level. To all of those as a part of this amazing life-saving fraternity, family that support each other, well done. 8th in the world ain't bad.
Champ is here.
Hopetober is a month of hope, brought to you by Adcock Ingram OTC, sponsors of Brave, inspiring communities one pharmacy at a time.